Hey, hey guys, yes. Finally, a video with good content. Yes, welcome back to my channel, and yes, I'm happy to see you back here. Yes. Thank you very much. So, yes, today we're going to talk about my experience dating Ghanaian men. My Ghanaian sisters, please, I'm not coming for you. I'm just talking about my own experience. So please forgive me. I just think it's about time to, it's that important in my life that it's basically the first topic on my channel. That's how important it is in my life. So please forgive me. Eh? Those of you that can relate to me concerning this, leave a comment below and tell me your own stories and your own adventures with those men. Yes. um yeah, so like I said, I'm not batching your men. No, I'm not batching your, yes, your culture or your country or whatever. I'm just talking about my experience, and it's something I've always wanted to do, to see if there's some people out there that can relate to my story. Yes. So I don't know what it is, but throughout my whole dating phase, it was always Ghanaian men that were coming to me, that were always feeling me, that wanted to get to know me, that wanted more with me, that wanted to be in a relationship with me. And I was always, I was very pleased about that, because I used to fancy them a lot. I was very pleased about that. I was like, okay, so I've given chances to I actually had I actually had like an actual relationship with two of them. But going out on dates and everything, I've gone out on dates with many Ghanaian guys, many Ghanaian men. It's just, I just couldn't help it. It just came to me. So what could I do? You just go for whatever comes for you. Give it a try. So yeah, man, I find dating Ghanaian men very, very exhausting. Like, it's so exhausting. And they have a hard time. They don't know boundaries. It's like they have a hard time dealing with boundaries. Like, I don't understand how you can just meet somebody today and you start making demands like, buy me this, buy me that, I need money for this. Like, first of all, like I said, I'm from Cameroon, and in my culture, and I guess in a lot of cultures in Africa, in a lot of countries, the men are the ones to always woo the woman at the beginning. Then later on, maybe the woman now can, not even maybe, later on, you can decide to be like, you know what, my man always does this for me. So how about I do something for him too for the first time? How about I do, I do some stuff for him too. It doesn't have to be like to the standards, to the standards at where he does his own stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be if he buys you Louboutins, you don't have to buy Louboutins. Maybe just buy him a sneaker, like an Adidas sneaker or a Nike or something or whatever. But the thing is that Ghanaian men, when they meet you, they have no chills. They have no chills. And they don't even date you for like, not even up to 2 weeks. Even a month even is too much. The demands are already coming in. And the demands are so far and so deep that it even extends to their family. They want you to be the one to go and pay their siblings' school fee, send mother to the money to their mothers back home to do business. And to obtain those things from you, they'll be telling you, a Ghanaian, it's very easy for a Ghanaian to start calling you his wife from the beginning of dating. It's very easy for them. That one for them is like, it's like drinking water. It's like getting up in the morning and take your first cup of water. For them, it's so easy. When they meet you, especially when they can sense that you're a very emotional person, or when they can sense that you're naive, my sister, you are finished. You are finished. They are going to suck you. They're going to suck you dry. When I mean suck you dry like this. Some men, when they meet you, when they can sense that you're an emotional person, that you're very sweet and everything, sometimes they just appreciate that side of you, and they try to refrain from abusing you, from abusing your kindness and everything, because they actually cherish the fact that they have you as a friend, or that they actually got to know you. Because some men are like that. Most men are like that too. They might use you maybe once, but that's going to be like maybe after dating for like 6 months or something. But it's not going to be a constant thing. They're going to use you when they are really in need, but they will not abuse it, because they don't want to also lose you as a friend, or they don't want to lose you as, you know what I mean? Yeah. But Ghanaian men, like I said, they have no chills. As they meet you, that's how they go for it. That's how they go for you, they'll start calling you baby, my queen. Eh, my mother will really love you. Eh? Do this thing for me, and I promise. Don't listen to that thing. Oh. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. I'm very sorry to be this, but don't listen to that nonsense. Don't listen to it. I'm telling you. Me, let me give you guys an example. There was one Ghanaian guy that really, oh boy, the guy really, really, what I mean by, that was the one that made me, I said, you know what? I will never give a Ghanaian person a chance in my life. Never, ever, ever. I met this guy. I met this guy on dating apps and everything. Yeah. When I first date and everything, the guy was telling me how, yes, that he used to play soccer and everything. He made up a story to make himself look big and everything, but that side didn't get to me because I already knew that there's some people that are like that and everything. So when I got to meet him, it's a guy that focuses on looking good, swag, everything on point, smelling good, all fresh and all that stuff. When I met him, I was like, yeah, I was impressed. Looking good, dark skin, very beautiful. Ghanaian men are very beautiful men. Most of them are very beautiful, very, very beautiful, tall and everything. I was like, so, jackpot. I think it was actually the most best looking guy I've ever that I've ever been approached by. Like, he was so good looking. When I got with this guy, from the first date, he's already calling me baby. I'm like, what the hell is this? What is baby? Why are you calling me baby? Baby. This one, that one. I'm like, please. In my head, I was like, I beg, take it easy on me. Which can baby nonsense with this? On our first date, I go. I see the guy. First red flag. When I go with him, we went to a food court because I'm in Canada. Common food court that you can find meals for $12, $8, depending on what branch of restaurant you want to eat from. Common food court. It wasn't even a classy restaurant. I just thank my God I didn't follow that guy to go to any classy restaurant because the guy was super cheap and super ridiculous. We went to the food court together. The guy orders Jimmy the Greek food and this salad and potatoes and everything. I'm like, okay. I'm waiting to see the guy is going to be like, okay, so what do you want? Like, I invited you and everything. What do you want to eat and everything? He's like, oh no, yeah, we're gonna eat this together. In my head, I'm like, red flag. On the first date, you're taking a girl out, you are buying one meal from a food court, not even a better restaurant, from a food court, and you're telling me that we're going to share. I'm not gotten to that level now. What kind of sharing is that? I told him that, okay. Right there, I was turned off, disgusted. I just said, he's like, oh, yeah, do you have an issue with that? I'm like, no, I don't have an issue with that and everything. I mean, I just decided that I'm not going to get anything. I'm just going to, even if I'm to get anything, it's going to be after he leaves, and I'm going to sit down there and swear to myself, say never again, So we sat down, and yeah, he was eating, and he was like, you're not eating? I'm like, no, I'm okay. I don't really like the type of food that you ordered, so I'm okay, I'm fine, it's okay. And he was eating like, no shame, no nothing. He was eating, wiping his mouth, drinking juice and everything. I'm like, And after that, I'm like, okay, it's kind of late. I think it's time for me to go home. So yeah, let me take it to the bus stop. We go to the bus stop. I see this guy now trying to be kissing me. I'm like, what is this? Why are you trying to kiss me? First date. He's like, oh, you're so adorable. You're so cute. I'm like, thank you very much. You don't be putting your lips on me. Like, what kind of nonsense is this? You just meet somebody for the first time. You're already rubbing your whole saliva on my face. What is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong? Basically, all those things that he was doing, I was like, he just discredited all the good-looking things I just said right now. All the good-lookingness, it just disappeared in my eyes. You just meet somebody on the first day. First of all, you buy one meal for both of us. You eat the meal alone. After I tell you I will not eat, then you come and be rubbing your foolish saliva on my skin. Do you know? Do I know where your mouth has been at that you're rubbing it on me like that? What kind of nonsense is that? So I took my bus and went home. When I got home, the guy went on WhatsApp, texting, back-to-back texting. Because those cheap guys, those stupid men, they're always the ones that are very professional at texting back and forth. I'm like, okay, no problem. Hey baby, are you home? I'm like, please don't call me baby anymore. We're just getting to know each other, and I really appreciate if you just call me Valerie, or just call me by my name, Linda or Valerie or whatever you want to call me. Don't call me baby because I'm not your baby yet. He said, oh yeah, I just want to let you know that, I was so happy with what I saw today. And yeah, can we meet again in the future and everything? And I was like, what the hell? I was like, meet again in the future. Like, meet again as what and everything. I'm like, I said, never call my number again, never text me again. Like, how can you go out on a dinner with somebody? And I told him what happened. I'm like, that's so disgusting. And that's so like, they said, oh, I didn't know you would get offended by that. I just thought that because we're Africans and we're something, and the way that we got along from the beginning, I just thought that. I'm like, no, what are you thoughting? What were you thoughting? Like, I took bus to come here. That cost me money. Look good for you, wear makeup, get dressed up, everything. Waste my time to come and meet you and just to come and watch you eat and be talking about yourself the whole time and rubbing your stupid saliva on me at the end. Does it make any sense? I don't think so. So yeah, he was like, okay, I'm very sorry and everything. I didn't know that you were offended and everything. Next time I'm going to do better. So yeah, I gave him another chance, because I was like, you know what, don't be too, it was the first time giving another try. Maybe 3 weeks after, because I played so many games with him because I wasn't sure I wanted to deal with him again. So I played so many games. So yeah, maybe 3 weeks after we met again, and this time around, yeah, we just went out for a walk and everything, chilling and everything. Then yeah, he got me some food and everything as usual, but he got me food and he didn't get anything for himself. I'll red flag again. I was like, man, this nigga, fuck, can't you just get something right? Fuck, what kind of shit is this? Can't you get something right? Like, now you're getting food for me and not getting that. In my head, I was like, broke nigga, broke nigga, broke nigga, broke nigga, broke nigga. This nigga looks like one of those niggas that he lives in people's basement. He doesn't pay his rent. He doesn't. In my head, that's all that was going through my head. This guy, you know. Then yeah, the second time was a little bit more. It was more pleasant, a little bit more pleasant and everything. Then yeah, he said, when he took me home that day, he was like, you know what, I really like you and I want us to give it a try and everything and la 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 la. I told him that, listen, I'm not going to be your girlfriend right now, but yeah, we can get to see each other here and then. Yeah, get to know each other more before making that kind of commitment as boyfriend and girlfriend. So he was like, okay, yeah, sure, I really like you, so I don't mind. And in my head, I didn't mind. I didn't care. I was like, he's not my boyfriend. I'll just use him, chill with him and everything, and see wherever it's going to take us. So yeah. So as time went by and everything, oh, quite unfortunate. That's what I always say. Never start dating at the beginning of the year. That's the worst you can do to yourself, because dating at the beginning of the year, Valentine is just by the corner. You start talking to this guy around the mid December and everything, entering the new year coming up. So Valentine came, and he's like, yeah, I want us to meet and everything. I want us to chill on that day and everything. He's like, we're going to get gifts to each other and everything. La, 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 la. So that day came. Valentine Day finally came. He's like, oh yeah, first of all, the whole day, I call him and everything. He said for the first Valentine Day we should get each other something and everything. The whole day I went and got him what did I get him? I got him a shoe. I got him a sneaker and everything. I got him a sneaker, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna go too further in this thing. I'm just gonna get him a pair of shoe and just leave it as that and everything. And he was one about the idea that let's offer each other something. So that Valentine Day, I got up, I called him throughout the whole day. He doesn't pick up and everything. Then it's around 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. he calls me. He's like, oh yeah, I'm very sorry, baby, and everything. I had to go to work. I got called in for work this morning and everything, so I just went to work. I can't use my phone. I was like, oh yeah, oh sure, yeah, sure. From here I was like, okay, as long as he has my gift, I don't care about he got called in for work or whatever. So when I went to meet him. He's like, I'm like, yeah, so we went out to eat and everything. And I'm like, so yeah, so this is your gift and everything. Then he said, oh, thank you so much. You bought me shoe. You bought me shoe. Oh yeah, so sweet. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm there. I'm like, oh, thank you. So what's next? Like, how about me? Like, what's my gift? Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet and everything. Oh, this thing. He acts like he calls a friend on his phone. He's like, oh yeah, telling his friend how my girlfriend just bought me a shoe. She just bought me a shoe. And then I'm like, okay, nigga, where's my own gift? Like, because you came up with the idea, so what's my fucking gift? So all those phone calls that he was making just because he was trying to just make me forget about, you know. So when I was on, I'm like, I couldn't help it. I'm like, where's my gift? Then he's like, oh, I never had time. I never have time. I'm always busy. I'm always this and that. Nigga gave me nothing. He gave me nothing. He told me that, you know what, throughout the week, well, we're going to get there, we're going to meet, and he's going to get me something. After that gift, he started playing games again. Playing games with me, playing games. I'm calling him, he's not picking up. If I call him, when he picks up, it's like he's busy, he's working and everything. Just because the guy didn't want to give me a common gift. I don't need the whole world. Maybe if it's just a chocolate. That's how cheap he was. You know? So I finally got to meet him and everything. And I was like, yo, nigga, you're not gonna take my shoe and you will not get anything for Valentine. It doesn't work that way. What kind of shit is that? You know? So he's like, you know what? I'm going to get you something. Just take it easy on me. I haven't gotten paid yet and everything. I'm going to get you something. I said, yeah, you're going to get me something. So yeah, finally he took me to Aldo. He got me some, I chose whatever shoe I wanted. He got me the shoe. Oh my God. After he got me that shoe, see the sermon. That whole day that we chill together, sermon. The guy was preaching in my ears. Yeah, you women, you can never give a man anything without wanting to get something back. Oh, you know that financially I'm struggling and everything. I said, what the fuck? Like, when did you tell me that? Well, we haven't known each other that long for you. Financially I'm struggling, and you just come again to come and take 120 for me. The guy was so, that 120 that he spent on me, it got to him so much. So I took the gift from him and I left. So when he finally got me a gift, he just all of a sudden disappeared. Now he wasn't picking up my phone calls anymore and everything. Out of nowhere now, he's like, you know what? My mom, maybe 2 weeks after, he wasn't picking up my phone calls. I think he was trying to get back that 120 from me, so he had to find a way to formulate something to get his money back from me. He said, yeah, my mom is sick in Ghana. My mom is dying and everything. He sent me pictures of his mom. I think old pictures of her, maybe when she was sick before, pictures of her and everything. So my mom is dying. That's why I haven't been picking up your calls. I need money and everything. I need this, I need this, I need this, I need that, you know. So I was like, what the hell? You know, I'm like, what is wrong with your mom? It's like, oh, she has kidney issues and everything, and I don't want my mom to die and everything. Then he started telling me about himself. He was like, yeah, I came to Canada 3 years ago. I don't really have money like that. I live in with one lady. I said, oh my God, how did I know? Because that's what I was thinking in my head. Probably stay in somebody's basement. I live with one lady. I live with this. I have rent to pay. I'm only working in small jobs. I don't have money. So me, as because back then I was very emotional. I'm somebody that when you tell me that somebody is sick and everything, it gets to me because I don't want anything to happen to the person. It doesn't matter if you're family, if you're my boyfriend or whatever. I just have that thing in me. I don't like to see people suffering, especially when I see pictures and I see them suffering. So I took the money, I gave him the money, and I told him that, listen, this is some money, but I just hope that your mom is really sick because it's something for me to go take money from. You don't know where I got that money from my savings. If I borrow it from somebody and whatever things I put myself into to give you that money. But I hope your mom is sick, because if your mom is not sick and you're just taking this money from me because you're trying to play me or trying to do something, or you're trying to collect your 120 back from me based on the way that you complained last time, I just want to let you know that it's not going to be well with you. You have to be careful how you go around inventing stories just to collect money from people. And he was like, yeah, just because he said the money. Yes, my mom is sick. Please, yeah, thank you for the money. Thank you so much. I love you. You're the best. Thank you so much. He took the money from me. He went and paid for the so-called mother's sickness, whatever, according to what he told me. Like I said, they have no chills. After giving the money, not even a month after, he comes to me again. Oh yeah, my landlady is threatening to throw me out because I haven't paid my rent. I'm behind on my rent and everything. I'm this, I'm that. Oh my God, Ghanaian men, so draining, so draining. Then that one, I helped him again. I felt like a fool. I helped him again, I said to myself, because he made it, he had all his stuff in his car and everything. This is like a homeless person, all his stuff in his car, everything. So I knew, and I was like, okay, this guy's homeless, I need to help him, you know. So I helped him again. Then, even to move all his things from the woman's house, he wanted to come and borrow my traveling bag from my house to go and move his things. This guy did not even have traveling bag. This is somebody that I am telling you that he wears Versace, he wears Gucci, he wears all kinds of stuff. And he could not even afford traveling bag. He did not even have one traveling bag. Can you imagine? You know, he told me, please, I borrow him a traveling bag. Come on, traveling bag, or one of my traveling bags. I told him that, listen, I need the traveling bag back because I just got it and it's very precious to me. I need it back. The guy took it from me. The guy never gave it back. Even traveling back. That's how ridiculous and cheap the guy is. Even traveling back, he took the thing hostage. Who takes traveling back hostage? You know, he took the thing hostage from me. I'm like, okay, no problem. From that day, we already been dating for like maybe 6 months. I said to myself, you know what? You know, I said to myself in my heart, this guy is a no-go area for me. You know, if when I saw that the money that he has been taking from me, he wasn't giving back like he said he was gonna give it back. He was not even making an attempt. Every time I meet up with him, I'm like, I'm expecting him to say, you know what, Valerie, okay, can we make a payment plan? Because I knew that he doesn't have a good job and I would get it. You know, even if he used to give me $50 back every month, I was gonna get it, but he never talked about it. So I gradually knew that he's not going to give me back my money. It was just what it is. But I said to myself, you know what? Money is money, but I'm done with him. So yeah. So we kept chilling and everything. Even though I was done with him, my heart, I said, I'm never going to date him. I'm never going to be his girlfriend. I'm never going to be anything to him. So the last straw for me now was, he came to me. He's like, oh yes, and baby, what do you think about us moving in together? I'm like, what? You and who moving together? Where? When? And how? And like, I don't understand. So after all these things that you have been doing to me, you still carry that your big head and come and tell me that we're moving together. To do what together? In this Canada, to do what together? So what about you realize that, you know, the guy was like, oh yes, and everything, you know, because to move to get an apartment in Canada or to get anything in Canada, you need to have good credit. So the guy was like, you know what, I'm going to bring the money. I'm going to bring the money. You use your credit. And in Canada, credit is more important than anything. You can have money all you want, but if you don't have good credit, you are basically fucked and you can't do anything. It's like, I'll bring money and you bring your credit. I'll bring the first and last month payment for the apartment, and we'll use your credit. Since you've been in Canada for a long time, we'll use your credit too. He was trying to play on my something. I said, oh yeah, and everything. I said, oh okay, no problem. And now I used it and I played him. I think, okay, we can move in together maybe 3 months from now and everything. The guy got excited. Started going around, and wherever he was living now, he wasn't paying his rent anymore. He was acting stupid because he knew that he was moving. I said, I'm going to make him, all my money that he took from me, he will hear what, you know. So when he was misbehaving, he wasn't paying rent, everything. So finally they threw him out again. He came to me like, so are we moving in or what? So what is happening? I'm like, you and we moving together. Excuse me? Moving together to do what? You think I'm stupid? You think I haven't been watching the patterns? Or your patterns? One day is shoe, another day is rent, another day is your mother, another day is this, another day is that. Excuse me, who's gonna move in with you? I ain't gonna move in with you. I ain't gonna go nowhere with you. You want to move in with me? So that, yeah, you're bringing first and last month rent, so we're moving together. Then after we're moving, you will stop paying me rent like the way you're paying to your previous landlords or whatever, and everything's going to fall back on me. I'm going to take responsibilities for everything for a grown-ass man like you. Probably destroy my credit because of you. I told him, I'm sorry, I'm not moving in with you. And you know, from now on, I need you to stop calling me, and I need you to stop, yeah, looking for me. I need you to, like, yeah, just stay away from me. You're mad up there. Just stay away from me. You know, he's like, don't do this to me. You're a fucking, this is fucking, you're a fucking bitch and everything. Don't do this to me. I mean, I've been waiting for us to move out together. I said, don't ever look for me again. You know, me and you is not gonna work. So you fuck off. You know. So, there are a lot of things I got to find out about this Ghanaian guy. And I noticed that most Ghanaian men, they are very shallow. All they care about is shoes, clothing, looking good and everything. But they are actually nobody behind the scenes. They have nothing to offer. Most of them, they have nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. Most times what I notice is that, because I have a couple of girlfriends too that date Ghanaian men, they always look for girls that have more to offer. And yeah, the women are always the one doing everything for them. Even those ones that you see on social media, partying, living their life and everything. If you go check, their wife or their girlfriends are the ones doing everything for them. I don't know how Ghanaian women do it, but my sisters, nah, you guys are really trying. Because most Ghanaian girls I've met, now I understand why they are so hardworking. They are so hardworking because they have stupid men. I'm sorry, their men are stupid. You know, maybe there are a few that are actually something, but most Ghanaian men that I've met, for God's sake, in my life, I have met more than 20. It's always the same story. It's always the same story. Lazy, not driven, always wanting somebody to give them something, and always requiring respect. If they don't do anything for you, but they always want you to respect them. They always want you to yes sir. Don't disrespect. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. I'm your man. I'm your man. Don't talk to me like that. What if I don't talk? If you are not doing anything for me, why won't I talk to you anyhow? You know? And the other part is that you usually spend your time doing all those things for them. Even in bed. Rubbish. They suck in the bedroom. After you do buy them all those things, give them the world just to come and do what they are supposed to do as a man on top of you. They cannot do it. Lazy in the bedroom, they cannot perform. Lazy. You see them looking good like that, tall, dark, handsome. You'll be fantasizing over them, you'll be drooling. Then when you take them to the bedroom, you'll be very disappointed. Lazy, they'll be acting like a woman that is almost due to give him birth. That's how lazy they are. And they don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to play with the woman's body. They don't know how to excite the woman. They don't know how to. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have so much to say. Man, Ghanaian men, please. You guys, I don't know. Maybe there are a few good ones out there, but please. Like, it's very disturbing and it's disgusting and it's very alarming. Like, it's just, it's crazy. And I got to realize that this guy was basically, because he introduced me to one of his friends from back home. And a friend told me that this guy actually, that's his lifestyle. That he has always been like that. All those clothes you see him wearing, all those Gucci, Versace and everything, that's what he does. He goes online, he gets in contact with all these white ladies and girls in general, and he goes around asking for stuff. Different people are buying him stuff. He doesn't buy anything for himself. Different people are buying him things. He doesn't buy anything for him. Everything that he has, everything that he owns, somebody bought it for him, even up to lotion. That's what the guy told me. That's how he has been. And and it's just, it's just crazy. The guy was just everything that, even up to now, even I have him on my phone, in my contact list. I have him. So I see even on his WhatsApp and all that stuff. He Sometimes he does videos where I don't know if he's psycho or whatever. He does videos when he's crying so that people will feel bad for him. Maybe all the girls behind his phone will feel bad for him and ask him what is going on. And when you ask him what is going on, that is the beginning of your misery. He's going to mess you up. He's going to play the victim. Oh, this and this and this, and drain you, and drain you financially. That's how he does his things. Sometimes he posts his shoes. If you love me, this is the shoe I want. If you like me, this is the shoe I want. It means it's working for him. That's why he does all those things. I am still yet to see another kind of Ghanaian men or Ghanaian man out there. I'm still yet to see them. But honestly, based on my few experiences, I'm not interested. It doesn't matter how good looking you are. I'm so scared of them. I'm so scared of them. I am so scared of them. This story that I told you guys about is just the one that made me to be like, no more. But they are more. I'm so scared of them. They are so exhausting, draining, lazy. It's unbelievable. So yeah. So let me know if you've ever dated a Ghanaian man, if you're presently dating one, and if you have identified some of the things I just said right now, because it's really, I think it's about time we really like put each other on alert when it comes to those men. I know that, yeah, there are men like that from every country, you know, and yeah, there's some men like that from every country, but Ghanaian men, it seems to be like that's just who they are. That's just how they are. All they care about is superficial, make themselves look good and everything when they actually have nothing. And you that you're actually giving them everything, you're actually the one providing everything. And most of them even they cheat on you. They don't even respect you. They don't even satisfy you. So yeah, just let me know. You know, if you have any comments, you know, put it down below. Yeah. And if you like the topic, yeah, subscribe to my channel, like, and yeah, there'll be more stories to come. So yes, I'm very proud of myself. This is my first content, and I hope you like it. Right. Bye. Bye.